I had to take a picture of it in the bins because I thought there's no way you're going to believe that I found this there. Hi there, my name is Margaret. Welcome to my channel, Texas Gal Treasures. In today's video, I went to the bins, and I went today, and it's a miraculous miracle that I'm showing you what I bought on the actual day that I bought it, because I've got a lot of stuff that I haven't even shown you yet. But I found some really cool things that I wanted to share with you today. I spent about $30 at the bins. A lot of what I bought was Nerf, and so you're not going to see that because my children have taken it. And then I also got some breakables, which I'm not going to show today either because I like to do those separately because it really chunks it into that $2 for however much, and it works out really well. But this is what I found, and I'm going to show, of course it's going to jump around on me, and I'm going to show you more about what that is if you don't know. But I did take a picture of my cart. Why? To show you all the Nerf. And be loud. So all the Nerf is in there and stuff that I got. I spent about $30 and I should be able to make about $350 to $400 just on what I'm going to show you today. So I'm pretty excited about it. I found some really unique items. If you're new here, welcome. I know I've got a lot of new subscribers. I am so honored that you're here. Thank you for spending time with me, and I hope that in some small way, anything that you learn from my videos can help you in your journey to resell on eBay or Etsy. And if you are new here, then go over there and hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it so you're notified when I put out new videos about selling online. You can pick up all kinds of little tidbits of information along the way. Now, my kids did take a lot of the Nerf, so I'm not quite sure how much this would have all weighed without the Nerf. They probably got about 6 Nerf guns while we were there, which have gone now. And this is also something else that I think they want to play with, but I thought I would show it to you anyway. It's a boomerang, and it's pretty dirty on the back. Rings, boomerang. But I wanted to show it because it's dirty. No, I wanted to show it because boomerangs surprisingly can be worth money. And if I were to sell that one, it would probably get listed for about $15. But that brand and other brands, there are actually boomerangs that have been selling for $30, $40, $50 plus dollars, depending on what it is. I just don't see boomerangs very often, so it might be worth looking them up if you see one. The next item is so dirty. I probably should have wiped it down before I showed it to you, and I almost opened it live while I was talking to you, but I thought I'd better check it first because there might be something inside, but there's not. It's a Peanuts thermos. It's vintage. There's a couple different ones. There's a vintage Peanuts thermos just like this that's colored in. And then there's this one. And this one should be able to sell for about $20, even with the bit of damage it's got over here. I think I can clean it up. Otherwise, it's really good. The inside's really clean. And there are some others, and actually 20 for me is a little low on the lower end. There are some that have sold for more. So I thought I'd go ahead and put $20 on it because of the little bit of damage and maybe just because it's gross. Maybe once I clean it up, I'll want to sell it for more. But it's so dirty. The next thing I picked up may or may not be sold. It is a fanny pack, and it's a Circle of Excellence, whatever that is. But I went ahead and got it because of the neon day glow colors. And I know that there are some that are like vintage 80s that are these bright colors that can sell well. I saw some up there like the DARE drug prevention program ones that were selling for $25, $30. This one may be closer to $10 if we end up selling it. My kids were kind of eyeballing it. They've got like 2. Okay, if they take this one, then they have to give me the Kodak one because there's a Kodak one that we got and I wanted to sell it, but they convinced me they needed it for Nerf battles to store their Nerf bullets in, of course. So if they take this one, it's bigger. I have to like plan out my argument with them. This one's bigger. It will hold more Nerf darts. And they can give me the vintage Kodak one to sell because I think that one will sell for more money. The next two items I'm really tempted to keep because I think they are really adorable. They are witch shoes. They're metal. There's a black one, kind of blackish, and there's an orange one. And they've got all these cutouts on them. Even the tie part is metal. And the back part opens up. It does. It was open before. There we go. And it holds a votive candle. So you can see all of the little flickering through the witchy shoe. Ooh, there's wax all in there. I'll have to clean that out. Or just keep it. How would I clean the wax out of there? I don't know if you can see in there. There's wax that has melted down into the bottom of the shoe. Thoughts. Anyway, hot water? I don't know. So anyway, I thought I could sell them for about $15 a piece. So that would be about 30 bucks. I didn't see anything like it up there. Looks like they're Tuesday morning ones. And it does say, of course, I would take the stickers off. It does say that they ended up selling that Tuesday morning for $5.99. And I do get this question a lot. So I'll go ahead and answer it now. How would I sell an item that has a price tag of $5.99, but turn around and sell it on eBay for $15 or more, whatever, but more than what it's priced at? Well, the way or the reason behind that is that it is most likely not sold anymore, and people are willing to pay for what they want. And if I have it, then that's the price that I set for it, and they will pay the price that I have if they really want it. I bought some vintage gift wrap at the bins as well. Normally, I buy the flat vintage gift wrap, but these had quite a bit left on the roll. You can see they're smaller rolls than traditional gift wrap that we buy nowadays. And these ones have these cute little drummer boys on them. Like so. And again, there's quite a bit on this roll. The other one has got these angels on it and quite a bit there as well. This one almost feels like it almost feels like wallpaper. It's so thick. They just don't make gift wrap these days is so thin, you know, and it's quite thick, this one. So anyway, I'm thinking that I'm probably going to sell these for about $15 a roll. If you think I can get more, let me know. I did just a precursor light quick search to see what I could find. As I said, I usually sell vintage gift wrap that's the flat fold-up kind that you would find at the old Hallmark stores and things like that. But when I saw these, I thought, I'm going to give them a try. I got this bag because it was unusual. So on one side, it had this image, and it's from South by Southwest, which is a music festival here in Austin. The print on it is really thick, so it's not a normal silk screen. It's very unusual. It's almost like a sticker or something. It's really, really thick. The corner, where does it say? dangoldman.net. I looked that up. I couldn't find a whole lot. And then the back is Adobe. So I have to do a little more searching. I looked up some other bags from South by Southwest. 15, 20 bucks. They were selling 15, 20 bucks, something like that. I couldn't find this one, so I'm going to have to do a little more digging, but I put about 15 bucks on that for now. So I didn't include this in my total amount because I'm not sure what I'm going to ask for it. This is one of those, the student becomes the master. We were at the bins and my child brought this to me and said, "Is this good?" And I said, "Yes, good job." But the more I looked at it, the more I noticed down in the corner, it's not actually inlaid turquoise and onyx and things like that. It's like something stuck on there, and it's peeled off a bit at the corner. I know that the damage will hurt the value, but I still think there is value in it. I haven't been able to hang on to pretty much any money clip that I have had. They sell fairly quickly. So even if I put 15, 20 bucks on this, I think it will sell. And then we've got mahjong. So we've got this mahjong set. I need to double check that all the tiles are there. I wanted to show you why it is that sometimes I don't always go straight to the eBay solds, because there is an item on Etsy that's sold for this mahjong set, and I was able to see the price for it because I did a Google search. Let me show you what I did and how I found the price. So I typed in the name of the mahjong set and I scrolled down, and as you can see there are different versions of the set, and I wanted to find one that was the same version as mine with the pink box. So there were a few, and one of them that I clicked on was on Etsy, and it showed that it was sold. Now there's no way on Etsy to search sold items unless you are looking within a certain person's shop. And that would take forever to search, because if you search for it, it doesn't pull up on Etsy's site. So the only way that I know to do it, unless you know a person's specific site had it, is to go through Google's image searches like this and find one that sold. So here's this one. This item sold, and there's a site called Flipper Tools that you can come to. I'll come back to that. And you can go down, where did it go? To Etsy sold price. You select that, and if you come over here and copy the URL at the top and then paste it in, it will tell you what that sold for. So this mahjong set sold for $55 on Etsy. So mine has got a little bit of wear to the box and everything, and I need to go through and make sure all the tiles are there, but I'm probably going to aim for that same amount. So maybe $45, $55, somewhere in that range. Okay, where are my fabric people? I couldn't believe I found this in the bins. This fabric is called Everglaze, and it's vintage, it's chintz. You can see it's got this sheen to it. There's about 2 yards here, but it's wide fabric, so I have to measure it, but it's super wide, but it's about 2 yards long, and it looks like this. It's beautiful, and I looked it all over. It looks in really amazing condition. About 2 yards. I said I would have to measure it. There are some Everglaze fabrics up there, depending on the amount you've got, selling anywhere. I mean, I saw one up for $150, but it was like 11 yards. So I'm probably going to list this for about $75 because subject matter counts with fabric, and this one has got magnificent subject matter. I wanted to show you also, in case you are not familiar with fabric, like I would never know what that was. If, let me get to this point, you look along one of the edges, sometimes you'll find the print or even the company that makes the fabric. And so here you can see this one's called Design Jamestown, an Everglaze fabric, VAT print. So that helped a lot with searching it out and trying to figure out what it was. I didn't see this exact print. I found one kind of similar that was selling for quite a bit. But I think my print is going to be something that's fairly desirable, and there's enough of it that you could actually do something with it, that I'm probably going to list this for about $75. Then, if you saw on my photo of the cart, this was sitting on top. This is a brand of purses called Collins. They make kind of straw type purses like this. Sometimes they're more boxy, and they'll have really embellished fronts on them. And this one is missing some of its pieces from the front. I thought I would go ahead and get it anyway because it's fairly light. It's in really good shape otherwise. Tell me what you think. I'm thinking I'm going to ask $20 or so for it because it's missing some of the stones from the front. But let me know your thoughts because, yeah, it might still have value. I couldn't find the same exact one, and there are people who collect. This I couldn't find. The brand is called Formation. It's this Enamelware tray. It's this purpley lavender color. It's metal. I just thought it was really cool. It's big and needs a good wipe down, but I thought it was cool enough and metally, enamely enough to try to sell. I'm probably going to try to sell this for about $30. We'll see how it does. I mean, my thought was if it doesn't sell, I'll just keep it because I like it. But I'm going to try to get 30 bucks for it. And then the pièce de résistance, pardon my French, is this little, and I want to call it a chatelaine, like a little tiny purse like so. It has a gate top opening. It looks like this. This is the top, and there is some verdigris, and this is going to be one of those times when I attempt to clean it. And if you'll see, there's a little hinge on the back. So you come to the front and you pop the hinge open like so, and then the purse, this part at the top, expands open so that you can get inside. And as you can see, there's some verdigris on it. It needs a little cleaning. And the brand inside, I looked it up, but I could not. I found a makeup brand, like a current one, but this is not a current bag. And it's LePage, like so. But I couldn't find anything similar like this with that brand. There's a few little hooks that have come off from the purse around the gate top opening. You just slide it back closed, and you clip the top on, and then it's sealed up. Nice, huh? Pretty cool. So these can sell for a lot of money if they're in really good shape. And I'm thinking, because mine's got a little bit of wear and I've got to get that off, probably 75 to 100 bucks is what I'm going to go for. It might be able to go for more, but that's where I'm at right now with it. Let me know what you think in the comments section. What are your thoughts about picking up things to take a chance on? I want to hear from you because I do it fairly frequently. I pick up one or two things in every haul, as you may have noticed, that I don't quite know if it's going to sell or what it's going to sell for. Tell me how you handle things like that. I want to hear from you. And before you leave, go down there and either leave me a thumbs up, you thought I did a nice job, or if you felt like I could do something better, leave me a thumbs down because I love to hear your feedback. Leave me a comment if you have thought of something that I could do to improve my videos. And I will talk to you on the next one. Thanks for coming. Bye.